The Skinstructors tip of the week. Perform a seasonal skin audit. Just like you switch out your wardrobe as the weather changes, your clients' skincare routines need a refresh too. Take a look at what they're currently using, identify what's no longer serving their skin, and swap in products or treatments that match the season ahead. That might mean lighter hydration and antioxidants in the spring, more SPF and pigment control in the summer, corrective treatments in the fall, or barrier nourishing formulas in the winter. This small seasonal check-in keeps clients consistent, prevents setbacks, and ensures their skin is always supported no matter the climate. Welcome back to the Skinstructors. I'm Morgan.
And I'm Jolie, and today's topic is one that really affects every client we see: how to transition skincare regimens and professional treatments through the 4 seasons.
I think this is one of my favorite topics. I'm so excited. Skin it's dynamic, and just like you wouldn't want to wear the same outfit year round, your skin doesn't need the same care in January as it does in July.
Absolutely. And if we ignore that, clients end up with breakouts or dryness or sensitivity. So today we're walking through spring, summer, fall, and winter, both what's happening at home and in the treatment room.
I had a client who in the summer we used an exfoliating cleanser for oily, acneic skin, but then in the winter we would replace it with a hydrating cleanser to help keep her skin hydrated and nourished. That cold winter air would really dry her skin out way too much.
Yeah, I totally get that. And that's the reality. Skincare is fluid. Helping clients adapt, even with small tweaks, prevents frustration and keeps them seeing results year round.
So let's start with spring, the season of reset.
After months of cold, dry air, skin can look kind of dull or flaky or sensitive. So in the spring, at home, clients should lighten up. Swap heavy creams for breathable hydrators, add in a vitamin C if they're not already using it for antioxidant protection, and then gently exfoliate and sweep away any buildup.
Love that. And in the treatment room, this is where we bring skin back to life. I love offering a series of light to medium chemical peels in the spring, something that brightens and smooths after the winter.
Yes, and I also like to lean into enzyme treatments and dermaplaning. They're fantastic for refreshing the skin without overwhelming it, especially if the barrier might be a little fragile from winter dryness.
Spring is also a great time to talk about treatments that prep the skin for increased sun exposure. Think barrier repair facials, LED light therapy for calming, and hydrating masks all set the skin up for success.
Yeah, so spring is about fresh starts, exfoliation, antioxidants, barrier repair, and light but effective treatments.
Now, for the summer, it's all about protection and prevention. At home, clients really should fine-tune their routines here.
Yeah, for sure. This is the season to switch to lighter moisturizers that won't feel heavy and won't clog pores. If someone struggles with oiliness, adding products to help manage excess sebum makes a huge difference.
Sometimes you'll have clients say that the sun helps clear their acne, but we know that the sun causes an inflammatory response in the skin and damages DNA. Just because they don't see the breakout immediately following a day in the sun doesn't mean anything.
Absolutely. It takes up to 3 months for a breakout to come to surface. This inflammation cascade can also trigger excess sebum production and cause the skin to be more dehydrated. So acne-prone clients will still benefit from a lightweight hydrator.
And for those prone to pigmentation, I always suggest incorporating a tyrosinase inhibitor into their routine. It's going to help slow down that pigment response triggered by that stronger sun exposure.
I also love recommending hydrating or redness reducing masks after a day in the sun. They instantly calm the skin, prevent that tight, like parched feeling clients get after that UV exposure or just from being in the heat. My absolute favorite Skinstructors Phyto mask.
Yep.
I mean, it's just instantly brings down that redness and it helps cool the skin down by 5 degrees.
That's awesome.
Crazy.
Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah.
Or the sheet mask that we just started using, this hydropeptide sheet mask. Oh my gosh.
Love those.
Love
those.
All right. So skincare regimens in summer really come down to the trifecta of using SPF, antioxidants, and balancing the skin. SPF reapplication is a game changer. And then antioxidants, those are going to provide an additional layer of defense and help balance the skin by incorporating hydrating ingredients such as glycerin, hyaluronic acid, or salicylic to counteract the effects of sun, chlorine, and air conditioning.
Yeah, how about retinols, Morgan? Do you still have your client use their retinol?
Oh, absolutely. We do not stop. We are going to power through summer. Retinols causing skin sensitivity, that's a complete myth.
Yeah, and in the treatment room, summer isn't always hands off. Yes, many clients benefit from gentle options, hydrating facials, oxygen therapy, enzyme treatments. But if you have a client who avoids the sun or is diligent with their SPF, it's completely safe to keep them on track with those more corrective options like peels or even lasers.
Exactly. It really comes down to knowing your client's lifestyle and compliance. If they're protected and consistent, you don't have to press pause on results-driven treatments just because it's summer. And then moving into the fall, this is where I get excited. It's almost pumpkin spice season, guys. Summer damage shows up as pigmentation, breakouts, and uneven tones. So fall is all about repair.
Yeah, at home, I like to introduce new retinoids, possibly a stronger one, or one aimed more towards pigmentation to kind of help correct what we did in the summer, or help correct the damage that was done in the summer.
Love that.
Then I like to add richer moisturizers as the air dries out, and then continuing on with those antioxidants to kind of help fade that pigmentation.
I love that. I love that. In the treatment room, fall is prime time for corrective services. So think lasers, microneedling, those deeper chemical peels. We love VI peels. Clients are usually ready to commit to a treatment plan after their summer vacations.
Yeah, and here's where it gets fun. We can create packages that help clients prep for the holidays, whether it's a series of microneedling sessions, a laser and peel combo, or even bundling services with add-ons like dermaplaning. Packaging treatments together keeps clients consistent and results focused.
Yeah, I love tying those packages to timelines. So, for example, starting a 3 peel series in September, your skin's going to be so glowy for December.
Yeah, fall is definitely correction meets holiday prep season.
And finally, winter. So, cold weather, indoor heating, low humidity. Skin is often at its driest, unfortunately. And at home, this means layering hydration. Use your serum first, rich cream next, and occlusives if you need it last to lock it all in.
And don't forget ceramides, hyaluronic acid, and omega-rich oils. This is the time to scale back on exfoliation if the skin is already sensitive. If it's not sensitive, keep up with it.
Scrub away.
Scrub away.
I also always recommend a humidifier at home. This has been a game changer for me personally. It's such a simple tool that makes a huge difference for overnight hydration.
Yeah, I love that. In the treatment room, winter is when we can safely do more aggressive services like deeper peels or resurfacing because sun exposure is at its lowest. But it's also a fantastic season for hydrofacials.
What season isn't perfect for a hydrofacial? Let's be honest.
I do agree.
Hydrofacials, of course, are perfect for winter because they exfoliate gently while infusing that hydration and antioxidants directly into the skin. Clients walk out plump, dewy, protected, exactly what they need in harsh winter months.
Absolutely. I'll often alternate a hydrofacial with a stronger corrective treatment plan, like a peel. So then clients can get the best of both deep repair, but ongoing hydration.
Yeah, so winter is nourishment season. Think rich home care, humidifiers, hydrofacials, and treatments that restore and strengthen the barrier.
Yeah. So let's talk about how we frame all of this to clients. It can sound overwhelming if you throw everything at them at once.
Right. I like to do seasonal check-ins. So inviting clients to review their skincare every few months, think like quarterly, right before the season changes, it's perfect. So it keeps changes manageable and it gives them a sense of progress.
Yeah. And when it comes to products, I frame it as having a core wardrobe with seasonal pieces that you're going to rotate in and out.
I love that analogy.
Yeah. It makes sense to them and it feels flexible instead of rigid.
So to recap, spring is about resetting and refreshing. Summer is about protection and soothing with correction for the right clients. Fall is repair and holiday prep, and winter is all about nourishing and restoring.
So for our homework this week, perform a seasonal skin audit. Look at your client's current routine, swap out what isn't serving them, and introduce products or treatments that support the season that they're in.
It's simple, it's effective, and it keeps client skin healthy year round.
Thanks for tuning in today. DM us on Instagram at SDTraining for any questions that you have. We love hearing from you.
And don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review the podcast because it helps us reach more estheticians who need support. As always, don't hesitate to educate.